Vibes overload.
Well, name is Hashim Lewis, born and raised in Tortola, British Virgin Islands originally. I've been living in Trinidad for the past 3 years, heavily promoting my music. I've been singing and songwriting since I was about 15 years old. Started back in the Virgin Islands when I was still in high school. Back then I used to rap. Back then they used to call me Headz Out. It was a nickname they gave me to tease me with, and then I took it and rolled with it as a pun when I first started as music. I started rapping gospel rap. So that lasted for a few years. Then I was in a group called the Church Boyz, and we split up a little after high school. We went our separate ways. Some of us stayed in music. I was one of them. I went on to the performing side. Some of them went on to learn how to produce properly. So, we still all have love for each other, of course. Coming to Trinidad, my mom is originally Trinidadian. So I've been coming here since I was a baby. So I knew Trinidad like the back of my hand. I grew up in a very calypso and soca based house. My dad is from Nevisian. They met in the B.V.I, they married, and they started a family there with me and my little sister. So I grew up learning about calypso and soca for most of my life, even though I didn't know that that's what I wanted to do when I grew up. I guess it was always in there. So I came here to Trinidad in 2011 when I was 18. I had written my first soca song. It was called Ready to Jam. And I was still going by Headz Out at the time. I was just trying to dip my feet into soca just to see if this is something that I could see myself doing. And it turned out to be a very good season for me, even though nobody knew who I was. My aunt, who is now my manager, Hazel Simonette Herndon, she put me in front of a lot of people, a lot of promoters, and a lot of fests, because it was a long season that year. So I got to perform in big fests like Battle of the Sexes, a fest called Temperature. I did a lot of the school tours, so I met people like Destra Garcia, who I've admired since I was very young. People like Swappy, Macamillion, Kes, Stephen Tala, I met through those school tours. And I gained a lot of exposure out there, and people genuinely liked me and my performances, and little kids who didn't know me would come up to me and hug me afterwards. And the feeling of that inspired me to really decide to move to Trinidad to really push soca. So get ready for the festival, get ready to jam. Ladies, let me see that V.I wine and hit that punching bag. And get ready to make circles and to walk up on your man. Hope you're ready to jam, baby, let's jam. Hope you're ready, let's jam. Hope you're ready, let's jam. Hope you're ready, let's jam. Now wine is steady. Yeah, it was it was such a long time ago. Some of the lyrics, when I look back at it, I was like, wow, I really sang this. The one that's doing really good right now is Vibes Overload featuring Badge and Republic. That was it was brought to me through them and Precision Productions. I'm thankful for all of them, Keegan and Kyle and the whole family. It was back and forth for about a year, deciding on how this song would work, because it was originally a more slow, groovy song at first, and then I thought to myself, well, the lyrics that have been written, because I co-wrote with them, it was too hype. It had too much energy just to be at the tempo that it was. So we increased the tempo, and it eventually became a power song. And it's a full circle song for me, because Ready to Jam was a power song as well. But I hadn't really sung and released a power song since then. It was more of the groovy pop soca fusion that most people know me for. Soca with a twist, SWAT. That's my style, that's what I call it. So when people heard this, they were like, I didn't know you could sing like this, dog. Dog, this song real bad. And I was getting a lot of positive feedback, and I was really thankful for it, So it was CD drinks, them are ready, and the cooler them pack. Masqueraders them ready, Fico launch the attack. Everything done planned for the fetting in the pan. On the road, vibes overload. And we shot a video for it with Nebula 868, big up to Sean, and people just started eating it up slowly but surely, Well, what's next for me is It's just more music making. Right now I'm studying at the Academy for the Performing Arts in UTT. I'm in my second year. I'm trying to get my bachelor's, so big up my whole Napa squad. Everybody's out there doing their own carnival stuff right now, so school is basically empty. And of course, I'm just gonna keep making music and writing. I've been doing it hard and heavy for about 3 years now, and each year is a new experience, and I've managed to make a lot of contacts. I have colleagues, but also a lot of friends as well. So I just hope to keep building my experience and keep my nose to the grindstone, because I know my time is coming eventually. Right now I'm currently one of the lead singers for Vincent Rivers and the Soca unit. It just started. I just signed on with them. So we have some gigs lined up for Carnival, so hopefully you'll see me around. My OMG moment definitely would be when I became a semi-finalist in the International Soca Monarch. That was back in 2014. I had only written one song that year because I was more focused on studying, because I wanted to apply to get into UTT. So I just had one song. I wasn't hearing it around anywhere, and it was just there. But my manager encouraged me to register the song. So I said, go ahead, what's the worst that could happen? And maybe a week later, I got a knock on my door saying, wake up, wake up. I'm like, what? You're in the Soca Monarch semifinals. I said, what? And I went on Facebook and I checked, and I had a bunch of messages saying congratulations, and yeah, and then people back home wanted an interview about it, and yeah, that was definitely being an OMG. That was OMG for me. Well, apart from being a singer, I am a songwriter as well. I wrote Out on the Road by Donella Simmons on the Can Can Rhythm last year for 2015. And she made it to the Soca Monarch semifinals last year as well. So in a sense, I've made it to semifinals twice, just in 2 different ways. So yeah, and aside from that, if you're looking to find out more about me or my music, just all my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MySpace, YouTube, SoundCloud, it's all at Hashim the Dream. So if you type that up, you'll find me. Want to see me one-on-one? Go to the Avenue. You'll find me.